Welcome to In Other News. This is a special report about the man, the myth, the legend, Pope Francis. I am other. Yo. Whether you're an ex-convict or a stripper that dances, or two gay dudes straight up getting romantic, are you poor, are you sick, thinking God will give you no chances? Well, pick the phone up and give a call to Pope Francis. Time Magazine's Man of the Year. The first ever Pope named St. Francis is here. Back on March 13th, the 13th started his papacy, and all of his supporters say it's been truly great to see. He walks through the ghetto with the homeless, takes the public bus with the elderly and po kids. He don't believe in excess, dudes, listen. He might turn your $40 million mansion to a soup kitchen. He sees a disfigured man and wants to hug him. About gay people, he says, who am I to judge him? He used to be a bouncer at a bar. Now he's telling Vladimir Putin that he shouldn't go to war. He's Francis, Pope Francis, straight pimping with his cross and his rosary. He's Francis, Pope Francis, trying to shape religion to what it's supposed to be. He's Francis, Pope Francis, straight pimping with his cross and his rosary. He's Pope Francis, Pope Francis. He's the man, kids. Check it out. Even if it's dark out when he gives a sermon, it's sunny. He says the whole world needs to stop worshiping money. He says good riddance, vampires, go away, vultures. He says consumerism caused a throwaway culture. Rush Limbaugh called his views Marxist and tried to throw dirt on his wood steeple. But St. Francis wasn't offended. He says he knows a few Marxists and all of them are good people. Personally, I'm a non-believer, but after doing lots of research on the Pope, I can tell you that aside from the fact that he doesn't support abortion, I think the guy is pretty dope. He wants to try to spread his love and all his wisdom and try to improve global Catholicism. So even though on certain principles we disagree, one day I hope Pope Francis calls or visits me. Francis, Pope Francis, straight pimping with his cross and his rosary. He's Francis, he's Pope Francis, trying to shape religion to what it's supposed to be. He's Francis, Pope Francis, straight pimping with his cross and his rosary. He's St. Francis, Pope Francis, trying to shape the world to what it's supposed to be. I am other.